Hey guys, it's Nyla.
And oh my goodness, it's Kiara.
Today is our first debut of this podcast, and I'm super fucking excited for the futures to come for us to keep doing this podcast. I'm super excited. Also, we came up with a slogan that we have to say every time, Kira. The slogan that
No,
you
we
came up
didn't.
with.
I never
I'm
said
gonna go
come up
ahead
with
and
every
say it
time.
since you don't want to say it.
Yeah,
Suddenly
say
through
it.
the nebula, you hear a voice. Three voices, which is very long. We need to shorten that somehow. All right,
You're the
so
one
let's get
who agreed.
started. All right, so today we're gonna be talking about, or just introducing ourselves to you guys. That's the first thing that we need to do because y'all don't even know us. So go ahead, Kira. You go first.
Oh, thank you for throwing me under the bus. Hello. I don't really know what to call myself because I don't like sharing my full name on the internet. So I'm just gonna call myself Corey or Core because Nyla already shared my actual name. I don't want to share my actual name, Nyla. Actually, you know what? Internet, her name is Nyla.
Yes, we'll have a whole government name out there. Oh my god.
Yeah, search her up. She did like 50 crimes.
No, the fuck, I did not. I do not do no crimes. I'm a really good person. Like, I'm so sweet
Um,
and so
mhm.
kind.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, also, we had one more person that was supposed to be here, but guess what? She wanted to be late again.
Yeah,
So
that third person, she's chronically late. So she's going to be a surprise guest every now and then. You know?
every oh, we love her though. We do. We
Yeah,
do
we
love her.
do.
Yeah. All right. So my name is Nyla. I'm gonna have my name because my name is, of course, my name. And I just love everything. I love the color blue. I love just everything about the rainbow. Let me stop. I'm dead.
Ah, she's gay. She said she likes the rainbow.
Well, I am bisexual, so I mean,
Yes, and I happen to be every one of the sexes. I'm an alien from the movie Nope.
what the fuck? They're gonna be thinking you weird and shit.
Yeah,
All
shout out
right.
to Nope.
Oh my god. All right. So the current news. What current news do you have for us today, Kira?
I have current news that I just learned today about BTS because I'm losing my mind over it. I've not finished the video and I've not researched anything. I just heard about it from a TikTok, so now I'm going to speak my mind as many of the people of the universe do. So, alright, so as we all should know about K pop and BTS, they're very fucking big, like extremely big.
They are.
Yes. And when I say like their fandom, like there's a reason I feel like they call them army. They're as strong as the fucking army. You say one bad thing about Jimin's hair, that like they'll have knocking on your door the very second you like retweet or something like that. Knocking on your door, blow up your house. They're insane sometimes, but we love
They
them.
are.
We love them because you know they stand up for people,
Mhm.
even though sometimes some of them are bullies.
That's true.
It is. But for this particular piece of news, it's basically like over there in South Korea, they basically have this thing where, oh, if you are a able-bodied male, you're supposed to have 2 years of military time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's supposed to be where the exception, all right, not even talk about the exception. They have this thing where the limit of how long you can go without going to military is like 30.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
30 years old. So if you're not in there by 30, I think something happens. I'm not really sure about. All right. I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm uneducated as fuck when it comes to the politics happening in South Korea. So if I say anything wrong, somebody come at me. But basically, if you don't go there, I guess it's like, I don't know what'll happen. I don't know if it's like America where like if you don't do something, they'll send you to jail. Because I know like they say, oh, you don't show up to like jury duty, the most boring thing on planet Earth. Oh yeah, jail time. You give us money. I don't know if it's like that over there,
Yeah.
but basically one of the members, his name is Jen. He is basically almost 30 and he has not had military time because why? The company and the place that they're at and also the government itself realized that BTS is a big ass deal.
Yeah, they really are. They had like they made a lot of songs over the years, to be honest.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's like reached international fame. And I remember like at one point they had, I think they still are a part of like this organization where it's like, oh, peace around the world. They're basically vying for, world unity kind of thing, like peace. And to
Mhm.
also help the children. So they're a very big political icon too. So now they're into
Mm.
politics. And that's why they're
Yeah.
trying to say, oh, maybe we should just let them break the rules this one time, just give them an exception for military time, even though all the rest of the men and all the rest of the like boy bands have to go, you know?
Yeah.
So I want to know your opinion about that real quick too, Nyla, because like if they're giving out exceptions to this one group, and they're just like, oh, it's just a very big thing. But this one group is able to do it because they've reached international success. Will that also give
Mm.
other people ideas of also joining boy bands or making like being part of the K-pop industry to get out of military service, or do you think that it may have some everlasting effects on like the economy or anything?
I don't. I think that if Korea just like if they do it just for BTS and no other Korean boy band group, I don't think not that's not fair. It's just not fair overall
Hmm.
that they would do that. I don't.
Hmm.
It's just that's just it just feels unfair to me that all the other Korean boy band groups have to like disband or have to stop, but BTS can keep going. That's the reason why like now BTS kind of like wants to do it instead of the government just telling them, "Hey, like you don't have to come and do the military. You don't have to do that shit." Like I mean, it's not I don't
Yeah,
know.
like you're a celebrity now. You don't have to apply by normal rules.
Yeah.
They
We
do
just
that
need to
for
keep the
celebrities
same
too.
energy. Oh, what are
Yeah,
you going to say?
I'm just saying, like, I feel like they do that for celebrities here in America too, though. Like applying, like, I know this is pretty much old news by now, but
Mhm.
the slap, the slap that Will Smith had gave to Chris Rock. In normal things, there were billions of witnesses. Like everybody could have gave a witness account that he basically just assaulted this man on stage, and then yelled at him and berated him, and then just walked off easy.
Yeah. I don't know. Like to me, when that had happened, I know we had like me and you had debate about it
Yeah.
because it's just like I really feel like Will Smith was in the wrong. Like who just goes up there and slaps that person? That's just like I get that he was trying to defend his wife, but his wife cheated on him. That's what people are literally forgetting about. Like let's just forget. Well, I don't want to say let's forget about her disease. I'm not trying to say that, but I'm just trying to say like at the end of the day, it's like, I mean, it was a joke. And if you can't take a joke, then I
Yeah.
don't know.
He's trying to defend his wife's honor so that she'll be back with him and not be cheating on him with multiple dudes. But that's beside the point. Between what we're talking about, the point is here is that we give celebrities, I feel like, or people who reach a certain point in fame, too much
Mhm.
leeway. Like as soon as you become a person of notable standard, like even TikTokers, honestly, if you become a TikToker and now all of a sudden you start messing with like little underage girls, which happens a lot, a lot.
Yes.
Like you messing with your fans, they're like 12 years old, and then it comes out into the public, and people are just like, cancel, cancel. But then, like 2 weeks later, everybody is over it. It's crazy.
That is crazy. Like, I don't understand what the fuck is wrong with people just trying to go after their underage fans. That's gross.
Mm,
That's very gross.
yeah.
Honestly, I feel like this should be like a whole nother like different episode for us to like talk about like people like YouTubers or even us like trying to get with our fans. Well, except maybe
Us
we
trying to
shouldn't
get
make
back
a video
to.
about that because some of us are in relationships and
Oh my goodness, we're
also
gonna have to
Kiera
edit this.
Kiera needs to get
What are you talking about?
Kiera needs to get laid. But
Oh, you know what? Not gonna air your dirty laundry because we keep having the same conversation.
we do.
Because like we're getting so off track too. We were talking about like BTS and all that such. We're here talking about sex and everything and virginity.
Oh, actually, I did make sex into like another episode, like a sex dedicated episode.
Yeah, sex education. We're gonna fool y'all. We're not
Yeah,
fool y'all. Teach y'all. We're gonna teach y'all.
bro. Okay. Also, here's the thing about me and Kiera. If it's just me and Kiera, we're gonna go all over the place. So if you don't like that, just don't listen to this podcast.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
very much simple minded. I feel like
Yeah, we don't stick to one topic. We go all over the place.
it's everywhere. I try to keep
Everywhere.
us a little bit on track. That's why I keep trying to get us back to the subject.
Okay, go ahead, Kiera.
Subject was the news of today. All right. So where was I? Oh yeah, Jen is 30. He's at the age, and the government is like, "Yo, we need to go ahead and figure out what we're gonna do about them because they're basically like political icons now. They're very famous. They basically
Hmm.
affect everything, and we can't just like be on the, I guess, middle part of whether we should send in the military or we give him an exception, you know. But if we give him an exception,
Yeah.
we'll have to give the whole band an exception, and what will that cost for everybody else in the country?
They should also give everybody an exception. Like it's only fair. We
Mm.
gotta keep the same energy all the time.
But you want to know something that happened that I really feel like I really want to know your opinion about this because I feel like it's such a weird thing for a government to do. I'm not bashing the South Korean government. I'm bashing all governments. If y'all do something weird, I'm just gonna bash y'all. But basically, they had made it public. They basically made like a public announcement saying, "Hey, do you think Jin should have an exception, or do you think he should like stay in the military?" And they put it out to the public for the public to decide.
I don't. That's not a good idea.
Why
Why
are
would
you
you do
voting?
that?
Why are
You're
you?
dumb. Why? Huh?
Why
Why?
are
Who
you
does that?
voting? Oh my goodness.
If only y'all could see my face right now. That's crazy. Like,
Yes. It's like I don't know. Like, what do you think happened with that?
I mean, I do know what you're talking about. Like from what I heard on TikTok, everything went to hell. Honestly, and that's reasonable to be honest. Like, why would you have their fans determine if they should like stay as a group or one of them go to the military? That's dumb. That's not something the public should have control over. That's something y'all need to decide. We're
Mm,
not. That should not be our problem.
exactly. Like honestly, it makes me just think that, oh, if we're deciding on whether he should go to the military or not, why don't we also decide what color everybody should paint their nails today? And whether the celebrity gossip is true or not from TMZ.
Yeah.
It
Wait, do
makes me
you
think
watch TMZ?
of
Oh my god.
that. Yeah, but all right, so because there was such a backlash, like you had said, everybody was in an uproar because of it. The government basically said, okay, we retract the question. We're backtracking. And again, why would you even do it in the first place? But that's beside the point.
Exactly.
That's beside the point at this point. Now, what they've decided to do is have BTS hold a free concert in Korea just to see, like, well, what would happen, if this concert is a success and a very big success towards South Korea, you know, will basically grant you an exception.
Mm.
And I can name a whole bunch of things that'll happen uh, when you give the biggest boy band in the world, you know, a free concert for anybody to come to.
Mm. Yeah.
So I haven't finished looking at the video, and I want to see, like, can you hear it? Can you hear it when I like play it? Has to backtrack, and they're like, "We're
Yeah,
sorry
I
that."
can hear it.
All right, so I thought we would watch it, like not watch it, but listen to it together.
Yeah.
We'll make this decision on our own. The boys are going to go on another world tour, but then the pandemic hits, and Jin is getting closer and closer to 30. So then it's 2022, the boys do 4 shows in Vegas, and we're all thinking, oh, they're going to do another world tour before Jin has to enlist. But then, bam, they announced that they're actually going on a hiatus. And while we're all freaking out, the South Korean economy starts to plummet. And that's when the South Korean government truly realizes the power that BTS has on their economy. So they suggest that BTS hosts a free concert in Busan where they will assess their true impact, and based on that, they will see if they'll grant them a military exemption. Now, BTS agrees to this because they've always said that they want to do a free concert for their fans. And 3 days ago, the sold out show happened. Obviously, there were military officials present. It is an incredibly successful Military show in over 40. officials. Damn, a boy
Mm.
band concert? I don't even think One
Yeah.
Direction had this much fame.
Bro. Oh, wow. That just gave me another idea for another podcast. Kira. Good
We'll
job.
see. I told you, we'll get more ideas as we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wait, let's credit these people. What was the name of that person?
Oh, her name. She has a TikTok account. Her name is Gorda Cora Judah. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's what I'm looking at. Gorda Cora Judah. I follow her. Follow her too because I like the things that she talks about, and I think she's really
Yeah.
good. And the
Yes.
video isn't finished, by the way. I just paused it because I thought it was crazy that they had military officials there.
Okay, keep
You
going.
go to a boy band concert, you see military guards, like, what? Million people stream it online. And remember, this show just happened a couple of days ago. So while the government is trying to decide whether or not they're going to grant them the exception, BTS's company drops this official announcement where it says that the boys have decided that they will fulfill their mandatory military service. They got tired of the government just playing around with their future, so they decided to take it into their own hands. And in the process, they embarrassed their politicians. This is their choice, and this is why we 100% support it. So for all of So they went ahead, took the lead, and just went ahead and said, you know what, y'all playing with our futures too much. We're just gonna go ahead and do it now.
Mhm. Yeah.
I love that.
That's good for them. I'm so proud of them.
Yes. Honestly, don't you think it's just so crazy though, how all of this happened? I mean, they still got what they wanted in the end, which is basically their free concert, and they already had decided, you know what, y'all playing a little bit too much with our fans, us,
Mhm.
our future. So we're just gonna go ahead and bite the bullet. Come on.
Yeah. I'm happy they're like taking a stand against the government and it's doing them shit. I'm proud.
Yeah.
BTS, shout out to BTS. And shout
Yeah.
out to this person that
Shout
reported
out
the
to
news.
BTS. Shout out to J Hope, Jimin, Namjoon. I'm gonna name out all of them now. Suga, Taehyung, Jungkook. I always forget about Jungkook. I know Jungkook is a fan favorite. Still love you, Jungkook. You're a good guy.
But Yeah, that was the
Enjoy.
newly news. My news will have to be this whole Nicki Minaj thing.
Yes.
Yes, like what the fuck is going on?
I know.
Nikki, come on. Like what? I mean, I don't want to blame it entirely on Nikki. I feel like Nikki and Lotto are both in the wrong, but people are like kind of taking sides.
Hmm. Oh, do you have like a video or anything or a TikTok? Because maybe we could bring it up like how I just did it too to explain the situation.
Let me see. I mean, I would just like hear it from YouTube, but I will put on a video.
Thank you. Because I kept hearing stuff about the situation and people's opinion about it, but I never did actually hear what the situation was about. I just remember people saying, "Oh, there's a video recording of like a call that Nikki did, and Nikki exposed herself."
Yeah, hold up. Actually, I'm gonna do my favorite YouTuber. His name is Zach Campbell. I fucking love this man. Hold up. I'm not gonna play the whole video because it's 35 something minutes.
35 minutes.
Yes, these
Oh,
people be making long ass videos.
oh. While you're pulling that up, I should send you that one video that I told you I would send. Cause it's just so fucking funny to me. This guy
Why is my volume not working? What the fuck?
What? Is it not
My
coming up?
volume is not working on my phone.
Oh, your connection is ass there, isn't it? The way I said so earlier.
Wait, okay. There you go.
Turn it up loud so we can hear.
Because you said multiple things. And then Nikki tries to break down to her, well, this is how you have a conversation. Nikki, X, Y, Z, X, Y, and Z. Is this what you
This is
think?
kind of
Blah,
in
blah,
the
blah, blah.
middle.
And Nikki was like, well, listen, if you're going to talk in circles, I don't think you know what you're talking about. And I don't get questioned. I don't get questioned. Nikki, you're talking down to this young lady now. You're not talking like a legend. You're talking down. You're looking down at her. Which career stance maybe you are. I mean, we know nobody's come close to Nicki Minaj's legacy. Let's just be real. We all know this. Nicki's legacy is crazy, very hard to compete with if anybody has ever competed with. I mean, Cardi definitely has when it comes to relevancy and even selling records, but still, just the magnitude of Nicki's career, nobody's ever touched it. So we know this. But it's unfortunate, Nicki, that you're like talking to this girl, even if you can tell in your response, as I'm really good at reading between the lines. I'm really good at reading between the lines, like really good at doing that. When I read those DMs, I could tell Nicki was being very, very, very not passive aggressive, but you can say passive aggressive.
She was kind of a little bit passive aggressive. Also, this is kind of in the middle of his video. I didn't actually start from the beginning,
Oh, it's okay.
but yeah. You want me to keep going
Mm,
to give more context,
well,
or
I honestly, all I'm hearing is just that, oh, Nikki did this. That's all I'm getting.
so? Actually, let me hear from your perspective before I continue. Like, how do you feel about all this stuff?
Well, since you want my perspective, like, I feel like I've never been more detached from Nikki and like ever. Like, all right, I think it all pretty much began when she had that kind of like drama going on with Cardi. I was already feeling like, oh, she's kind of doing a little bit something right there. I don't really agree with it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki, I feel like has a lot of pride for being the only like pretty much big female rapper in like the early times. But now that a whole lot more female rappers are popping up, I feel like
Yeah.
she's thinking, oh, my status is being threatened or something. And she's like very prideful and protective of it when you really shouldn't be. You should be guiding these new people since you are like, the pave maker here.
Mm-hmm.
See, I feel like she's going about this all wrong. And instead of like, strengthening her legacy, to which I think she wants to do, she's instead doing the absolute worst of it and breaking it down. She's destroying it at this point.
Yeah. I just feel as if like there okay. When it comes to Nikki, you're completely wholeheartedly right about her like protecting, or to me it just kind of feels like she's gatekeeping a little bit, but not too much. Like kind of like in the middle of her status. And then the reason why I say Lotto's in the wrong is because I felt like that was a whole private conversation, and why would you leak that out for everybody to like hear? I don't think everyone should know about y'all's business. I get that it's on Twitter. It is on Twitter. Them arguing on Twitter, but just to like leak the actual phone call, that's really fucked up to me, and I don't trust that. Because
Mm.
honestly, it feels like, for example, like for me and you, like if we had like a very deep conversation and one of us leaked our phone calls on social media, I don't even know how I would honestly feel.
Dude, betrayed is a good start.
Yeah, because it's like we be like how we conversate is like it's a heart to heart type shit. Like me and Kiara, we heart to heart. So I don't know. That would just feel horrible.
Mm.
My
It's
heart.
like such an. I don't like. All right, the thing is, I feel like there is a difference between our conversations and theirs. While theirs it was not as like deep and meaningful as we have our conversations. Theirs, on the other hand, I feel like both of them came to that conversation with, I guess you say, animosity. I feel like, and even though I think it's not as big on Lotto's side as it is Nikki's, I still feel like you have to have some animosity towards her to leak it out. Because honestly, like how you said, you do feel like she is in the wrong there for leaking it out
Yeah.
or posting it when it was a private ass conversation. But at the same time, Nikki, in that conversation, I don't care who says it was a passive aggressive. It just feels more aggressive from what I've heard. Because
Yeah.
it's like she already come in there knowing what she was gonna say. Anytime Lotto tried to speak nicely to her, it just seemed like, oh, Nikki wasn't here for it. She said, yes, I was the one. I was the one who was there. I was the first one. Like, she already knew it, but she came there to call her out, basically.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't there for no peace.
Yeah, but like also I wanted to get your opinion on this too. Like honestly, this whole thing started over the fact that the Grammys have put Super Freaky Girl on pop, but left Lotto's Big Energy for rap. I just that I feel like this whole thing is like just children arguing at this point. I mean, it is what it is.
Hmm.
At least I'll be happy to get my Grammy. So maybe that's just me.
Hold on for a second. Did she even win a Grammy for that song?
Who?
Nikki.
Super Freaky? No, that album just came out. So I'm not. I don't.
Because honestly, like, if we're talking about the genres of different things, I'm thinking about how the Super Freaky song was basically did. And I gotta say, it does sound more like a pop song, other than that, like, one rap towards the end that she did. The rest of the song sounds like a pop song.
I mean, I never listened to the album, so I don't know. I did listen to Big Energy on repeat though. That's a pop song. Big Energy is a pop song, but I never got to listen to her album. I'm gonna listen to it though in the car later on when I head to my
Oh,
interview.
why don't we listen to a bit of it now? Because I'm pulling it up because I never
Oh,
heard it.
bet. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Just go ahead and listen to it. So, all right, should we listen to Big Energy first?
Yeah. Just play like a snippet because I don't know if this thing is about copyright.
Okay.
I don't.
So big energy lotto. The copyright, like, hold on a second. We need to look up the actual timing of when copyrighted things are taken.
Yeah.
Because, they have a timing. You can put in like a couple seconds of a song. When is copyright?
Also, the shaking in her background, in Kiara's background, is her dog, Zoe. That's kind of what
Oh
y'all
yeah,
heard.
that's Zoe.
Yeah,
She
Zoe's
always
here
does
with us
that.
too.
You can hear her.
Yeah, I can hear her. They won't hear her too, unless we edit it out.
No, I don't want to edit Zoe out. When is copyright music taken into effect?
Also, while she's looking that up, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. I don't know if we're supposed to be sponsoring Anchor right now. Hold up.
Who?
Anchor, because we're going to put this on Anchor, remember?
Who?
Oh my god, Kiara, did you forget? Did you forget that fast?
No. Yes.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Mm,
Accept monthly work. Big energy. All right, Kiara, we need to talk about something
what?
during you looking for something.
Why?
Let's talk about eggs.
I hate eggs. Let's argue.
You asshole! What do you mean you hate eggs? I
What do you
love eggs.
mean you love eggs? Eggs are
Scrambled
disgusting.
eggs are good though.
You know where eggs come from?
From a chicken?
Chicken pussy. You like eggs, you like chicken pussy, which means you're a bestiality. How dare you talk to me about these disgusting things?
Oh my god. It's not even that bad.
What are you talking about?
I'm just hating.
Me- I don't know.
Just
I just
hating.
love arguing about random stuff. Why are you whining, Zoe? Why are you whining?
Zoe, don't whine.
Because she wants to get up here. I kicked her off earlier. Come back over here. Come back over here. Come on.
The eggs are really good though. Hold up.
All right. It does not say. It does. Oh wait. How long does it take? Da, da, da. I don't care. I don't care. Like, oh my goodness. How can I copyright my own music for free? Um, there's no this and there's no bright line rule that says it's an acceptable use. Okay, like I just want to know how long can we play the song for like a snippet before we get sued.
I don't want us to get sued.
Is it illegal to perform someone else's song? I mean, we have cover bands. I'm just reading the different stuff, and it has like a million fucking abs. Abs?
Ads.
Ads. Oh my goodness, I don't want this. Stop installing stuff on my computer. Stop it.
Wait, is this installing something like really bad?
No, well, I'm just visiting sites. It says that it's a protected. Oh my goodness. I don't care. All right, it says 10 seconds. That's the first thing that I'm seeing. 10 seconds of
Okay, go ahead.
something. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead have it on mute first until I get to like a good part of the song. Somebody's comment under Big Energy said the beat dropped so hard that my bald friend is combing his head now.
I could be a fantasy. Tell me how you want it. 3, 2, 1, and I'm on it.
Damn, I really like that.
All right, that's
I
as much
love
as we
it.
can play though.
All right, next is Super Freaky Girl. Of
Yes.
course, we know that Lotto, that's a pop song.
All right. But now I can recognize which song this is. But yeah, I feel like it does have a bit of a pop energy, but she is rapping a bit more in it. It has like a pop kind of flow to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, but like, isn't it still
But she's still
pop
rapping.
music?
No, 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 because there's a difference. Pop music is like that background, no, that background music that she's doing, the song, the sound, that
Hmm.
sounds like pop. Because I think it's sampled from a pop song before. But she's
Oh.
rapping. So technically, that's still a rap song. Super Freaky Girl, on the other hand, let me play it because to me, I feel like she was doing like a sing song kind of voice for her song. Like hold on, you'll see when I play it. She's alright. That girl's alright with me. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
One thing about me, I'm the baddest alive. He know the pretty or I mind. They can't be Nikki. They so
All right, that's good enough. I basically just skipped. I skipped some parts, okay, because I'm trying to get to the good shit, and it was already reaching 10 minutes by him saying, "She's all right."
Right? The girl's alright with me. Oh
But
my
like,
god.
I feel like even though you can still pretty much tell that she's supposed to be rapping, it does sound more sing-songy, and she only really raps like how she usually does towards the end.
So you're saying that she shouldn't have rapped in the beginning?
I'm not saying that because I like the way the song sounds now. I'm saying that it does sound more pop like.
I'm wondering if she's like gonna like block us. Cause I remember she blocked my favorite YouTuber Troy's because he said something about her.
Man, shit. People who are under fire for any sort of cancellation, they be blocking anybody. Somebody could say, Nikki sucks. And she'll be blocking them and then talking about her in her live saying, these bum ass bitches keep talking about me and they boy. Like, no matter what, she'll probably
Mm.
still be doing that. I mean, if we're blocked by Nikki, I'm pretty sure that just means we just reach celebrity status at that point.
We did.
And you know what, Nikki, you can quote that. Block us.
Wait, wait,
You
no,
just
no, no, don't
block,
block me.
block
No,
us.
Kiara, stop. I kind of like. I want to know her about her life. You know, like why not?
She
I
married
think.
a sex offender. I feel like that's pretty much all we need to know right now.
Kiara, I swear to God, she gonna find your Instagram and block your ass.
I mean, at least she's not doing like how Cardi did with like, oh, sending people after you. Now, I'd be afraid to piss off Cardi because she be knowing people that she knew out there in the Bronx, and I don't know where these Bronx people be coming from, but they be coming out of bushes apparently and be hitting people over the head.
They won't do shit. Come to my house. Come
Stop,
to the.
stop. I'm willing to piss off Nikki, but Cardi is going over the line. Cardi be sending
Oh
people.
my god. I'm JK, don't come to my house.
Yeah,
Actually, you
don't
don't
come
even
to
know where I
me.
live. Actually, never mind. I remember she doxed this I forgot her name.
But she dogs
Ebony.
somebody?
Yeah, she had doxed this person named Ebony. She would do like tea stuff on her and like she doxed that lady.
Damn.
And I
Dude,
was like, what the fuck? Oh hell no.
can I
Putting
ask,
this lady's life at jeopardy. What the fuck is wrong with you?
oh my goodness. Can I ask a quick question right now?
Go ahead.
Why in the hell are most of the Libra celebrities so violent right now and under so much pressure? Because let me remind you who the Libra celebrities are. Will Smith, Doja Cat, Cardi B. Why are we being canceled right now? This year was a year for cancellation for Libras.
It is. That's crazy. That's really fucking crazy.
Let me
Oh
see.
my
What
god.
what are the Taurus celebrities doing?
Yeah, we don't do anything.
Oh my god.
We do not do anything to nobody.
Cause Lizzo is a Taurus. I know that.
And yeah, well, I don't know why you thought I had a problem with Lizzo. The only problem that I have with is Megan. I don't like Megan.
Cause I remember you saying something like, "Oh, why is Lizzo crying? Why is Lizzo crying?"
Oh yeah, something that she said or did really annoyed me that day. But I don't have like a big, 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 big problem with her. The way I have a problem with like Megan Thee Stallion. Like Lizzo's okay. I don't have no
Holy
problem.
shit, dude! You
What?
know that joke I like said on you earlier? I called you Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
He's a Taurus.
Are you serious?
Dude, the guy who made the emo girl song. Oh my, y'all in the same zodiac family. I'm in love with the emo girl.
Girl. We synced that song while we were watching the Batman movie.
Yes, every time every single time that Bruce did something slightly emo or look down with his drippy makeup, we were just saying I'm in love with the
The
emo girl.
emo girl. No, we didn't say girl, we said boy.
Emo boy. Cuz he was emo the entire movie.
You were talking about this man's makeup. I liked his makeup.
Yes. Every single time he was on screen, it looked like he just got finished like being in the bathroom crying in the tub for like 10 minutes. He been crying about like losing his mama and daddy in the alleyway and not meeting up with Catwoman. He
Oh
he
my
must have been
god.
bawling in that bathroom.
Like, this podcast is insane. Oh my god.
Hmm.
All right, so our next topic is Reddit stories. All right, Kira, go ahead with your Reddit story. And also, when it comes to our Reddit stories, we plan on taking turns and finding different ones and giving our advice, or because honestly, or giving just our natural opinion.
I'm just gonna talk about whatever I think about when I read these. Let's see. This person, all right, their name is Zealous Ideal 2779. I don't know how to really read stuff, so you're gonna have to keep up. Keep up.
Keep up.
So, yeah, keep up. All right. This one is am I the asshole for arguing with my mom after she called me a disgrace when she knew that I was having sex?
Oh my god.
I First of all, I feel like I automatically disagree with the mom because why would you feel like somebody's a disgrace when they're having sex? And plus, let me just read the first thing to you. I, female 21, they're 21 years old. What?
Oh,
Why are you
damn.
calling them a disgrace when they're literally an adult at this point? It's not like they're, I don't know,
Exactly.
15 having underage sex and all that, like teenage pregnancy and all that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me see here. I, female 21, I don't know what the hell PH means. I just said it means prehistoric. Is currently in a relationship with a guy, male 21, for more than a year now. My BF has a good relationship with my family. I am a full time student in the morning and work full time as a CSA at night. I don't know what that is. I am a straight A student, candidate for Latin honors now that I'm graduating this year. Honestly, it sounds like things are going pretty well. I don't know why their mom called them a disgrace. My mom calls me a disgrace, and I haven't done anything yet.
Yeah.
I have a high paying job that pays enough for my needs, wants, and somehow provide for my parents. I am currently living with my BF since his place is nearby my work and it causes me to save more from renting, but without the knowledge of my parents. We purposely hid it from them because my mom, 48, is frantically religious. Uh,
Oh, that makes sense.
uh,
Maybe she wanted you to like have sex before marriage. But keep
like
going.
sex before marriage? It's sex after marriage.
Is it before or after?
No, it's after marriage.
Oh, after marriage.
Yeah,
Thank you,
or
Kira.
only have sex after marriage. Sex before marriage is a sin to a lot of religious people. Right? And wouldn't shut up about temptations, sin, and all about the Bible and how I should save myself from my husband in the future. Isn't this guy basically you're living with this guy? I feel like when you're living with somebody romantically, y'all are already together. I feel like the
Basically,
marriage of government doesn't really have much to do with religion. I,
that's true.
it truly doesn't. I mean, I feel like the Bible has been changed around a whole lot though, so it's pretty much whatever the government said is okay that they put in the Bible.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. All right. I went home to my parents, and my parents previously got a hint that I'm living with my BF. My mother then nags me and gives backhanded, sarcastic comments on how much I've sinned, that I should repent my sin and ask for forgiveness for having sex. I ignored most of it and laughed it off. All right. I went to the grocery store and messaged my mom on what I should get her. I didn't tell her that I was with my BF since I know that she would go nuts again about that premarital sex she has in mind. I was on my way home later due to traffic when she texted, insulting me and my boyfriend, and that I'm probably with my perv and disrespectful boyfriend at the moment. When I went home, I stormed into my mom's room. Again, why is your mom having this much of a problem? I feel like this is none of her business. Is she dating him?
Exactly. Are you dating
Are you
Are
with
you
him?
dating him? Are you in his pants? Are you fucking him too? Is this a wait? Is this like a mom and daughter type shit? Cause that's weird.
Ah, the mom shouldn't even be in this, honestly. Like, I could have sworn the Bible doesn't say all this for how to treat your children.
Yeah, that's weird. Why? Who does that? Let this woman live, okay? Like, I get it, it's your daughter, but at the same time, as long as she's not like getting abused, then you should come in and do something about that. But she's not getting abused or anything like that. So it's like, what's the issue?
Yeah. Your daughter's just up here living life.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see here. We both outbursts. Okay, that sentence doesn't make any sense. Improve your grammar, Reddit user. We both outbursts. She told me that I am such a disgrace for having sex without even getting married, that I don't have self respect, that my body is a temple. This thing again. My body is a temple.
Our
I
body
keep
is
hearing
a
the same thing. And I should have given the gift to my husband after marriage. And the list of Bible verses from her goes on. I am not a Christian like her, and I despise Christianity because of people like her that play so pure and clean, but full of hypocrisy. Now, this, I have something to say about this.
Go ahead, speak your shit, Kira.
Why are you so aggressively supportive? So basically, what I have to say about this is that I feel like I was in the same kind of situation before. Like, I never really was, I guess, a full Christian. I never really enjoyed Christianity or going to church or anything like that. I never enjoyed it. And I had spoke my mind about it like when I was in middle school, to go ahead
Mm.
and get out of it and everything. And I thought my family would probably understand because, you know, it's just, a matter of difference of opinions.
Mm-hmm.
And the only person I knew wouldn't understand it is my grandmother, because my grandmother is very much like this person. She's a full-on Christian, very much religious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But when I had went ahead, came out to my family about the different things about me, and my family, I feel like they could not believe it. They could not believe it. They thought I was just going through a phase, so they let me go on my phase as long as I still went to church. And
Yeah.
honestly, I started thinking this same kind of thing, but I didn't want to think of it. I didn't want to hate the people that were inside the church just because I
Mm-hmm.
didn't really believe in it and I didn't understand it. But the fact that people kept shoving Christianity down my throat and saying that it was the right way, and I knew that it wasn't for me, it just really made me like dislike everything about it.
Yeah. I get what you mean. Like, for me, I don't know if I'll say that I'm a full Christian. I'm kind of in a state where I still believe in God, yes, but I mainly just believe in the universe. I don't really like believe in God, cuz honestly, what is really God, like what is God really doing for us?
War,
You know?
famine, natural disasters.
Stop. I feel like the Christians about to come after us too. Oh
We
my
got
god.
celebrities and Christians and army coming after
Celebrities
us.
and
We
Christians.
this episode should be called "Let's see how fast we can get us canceled."
Exactly. Oh my god. And also bro, we're literally coming up with ideas for the first episode. Cause I'm thinking we should also make an episode about toxic parents.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, I actually kind of like that. And we could come up with some different stories that we could share and how our opinions about it and all that such.
Yeah. I'm sorry guys. Like this whole first episode, like I said, it's an introduction to us. So you're gonna hear a lot of random shit. You're gonna hear a lot of other shit. You don't even know.
You don't even know.
You don't even know. But back to what we were talking about though. I do believe that, like I said, her mom should definitely stay out of her life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, honestly, honey, you should just go ahead and cut your mom off.
So
Go do you.
as soon as the periods become too much, cut them off.
Cut him off.
Cut them off.
Cut him off.
That's it. Where was I? Where was I? Oh, I told her that it is my body and she has nothing to do with it, and I am not a child anymore. She said that I'm torturing her every time I go out with my BF. Since she kept on overthinking about why are you think all right, she kept on overthinking about the sinful acts I do with my BF. They're going to the store. They're going to the
What
store. What
what
sinful
did
acts are
you
you
do at
thinking
the
about? What
store?
what
What?
what what sinful acts are you thinking of, miss? It sounds like you have the dirty mind.
Exactly. Like, I know people, well, I haven't seen this in person, but I know people that will actually go in the store and have sex. So,
I mean, I feel like we've all seen the videos of basically people on like porn things saying, "Oh, let's go ahead and do this inside the store."
yeah, let's
I
do
never
it.
understand when they do that. How they never
Because
get
you're going to get caught.
yeah. I remember seeing like a TikTok. It was basically like these people they would give each other like some vibrators, put them up their stuff, and randomly hand out the controllers for the vibrators, so you wouldn't know who you would get.
What?
Yes, it was like Russian roulette but with vibrators, and they would do it in public places. So all of a sudden, this person may be talking to like I don't know an associate at Walmart, and all of a sudden they're just moaning and like falling out.
What the fuck? Ew! That's so nasty! Oh my god, that is so inappropriate.
My goodness. Imagine all those poor Walmart employees that they have to see this. Justice for the Walmart employees. They've seen too much.
Mm-mm-mm. That's nasty. Now, now's an image in my head. There's an image in my head. Oh god. Ugh.
You're imagining all the sinful acts, Nyla.
Yes. Tauruses are like really dirty ass people. Like we're dirty. Not like dirty, like dirty, but we're
So y'all are
dirty
dirty, as
mentally.
in digging up in the mud, because y'all Tauruses, y'all bulls. My goodness.
And y'all Libras are undecisive. Like, what are you trying to say? Like,
That's the same shit that everybody else says. Y'all, everybody want to hate on Libras, but y'all not doing nothing. Y'all not doing nothing. It's the same shit. We're indecisive. So?
yeah. So y'all need to be decisive. That's what y'all need to do. Cause honestly, Tauruses are the best zodiacs.
No, they're not. Man, every single time that I meet somebody who's a Taurus and it's like a Taurus guy, I feel like they're very much, how should I say this? Pushy. It's like that one guy that kept texting me or calling me about, oh, move to Australia with me. And I was like, I just met you like a week ago.
A week ago, he wasn't that cute. Like, I know who she's talking about. He wasn't that cute, to be honest. that's
It's not
that's.
even about being cute. It's about the fact that you want me to move to Australia with all the spiders and everything.
Oh yeah, they do have some big ass spiders.
Yes.
Ugh.
Goddamn. I feel like we should
But
also make this clear, but we've been off the story for a little bit talking about Australia and sexual acts in Walmart. And if you want to come to this podcast thinking you're going to hear some Reddit stories and all that such, just full on Reddit stories, and we're
we're
not going to interrupt, then you're wrong. You might as well go
you're
somewhere.
wrong.
You're wrong.
Yeah, this is for randoms. If you like I said, like she said, we are random. So this whole podcast is about to be fucking random. You're gonna get
No,
everything.
we're in space, ho. Like,
Yeah.
what do you know about? We don't know anything here. We don't know anything here. We're just talking about whatever our brains can come up with.
Exactly. But if you are looking for someone that's into like reading Reddit and all that, just go to other podcasts. But if you if you're random like us, stick with us. We
Yeah,
cool.
stick with us for the cool kids.
We're cool kids.
See, all right, but back to the story. Back to the story. Ahem. She told me that it is such a shame to use my body up just for sex before marriage. Use her body up? All right, I'll go back to that later. And it torments her mind how disgusting her daughter is. I got mad even more, told her close mindedness prevents her from thinking straight, that it is actually the norm for the normal people, that it is just her and her frantic cult are so obsessed with their so called self preservation, such purity slash gift yourself to your husband thing, that she cannot shove her belief in my face like I had to live the way she wants me to. Based on her idea of purity, morality, and spirituality, I even told her I would be more than happy to inform her that I can have sex with anyone and whenever I want for the rest of my life, and that I don't give a fuck about her being emotionally invested with her religion, and I'd be happier to torment her with her ideas of my sinful acts. So, am I the asshole?
Hell nah. Cut that bitch off. I'm sorry. No respect to your mom, but cut that bitch off. Cause honestly, I would not let my mom dictate my pussy ever. Ever.
Yeah, mama, you're not in charge of this pussy.
All right, Kiara, we're close to that point. We're close to that point. We're close to basically almost to an hour.
Yay, hour.
Yay.
Then I'm just gonna go ahead, go to sleep, because literally all I've done, because you basically kidnapped me from my sleep.
I know,
You
right?
woke me up at like 9. I had to go ahead and make breakfast, and I was subjected to waiting for Delicia for an hour, and
Look, we're like once Delicia comes on here, we're gonna curse her out on our next podcast. But Kiara, why don't you give us a recommendation, an anime or manga recommendation, or TV show? What do you want to recommend to them?
Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Go
No,
watch it, ho.
no, don't watch that shit. Also, you
Yeah.
didn't even tell me. Well, you didn't say if the lady was an asshole or not, too.
Which? Which, oh, she's not. She's not. Because
Okay, good,
literally, it
good, good,
makes
good.
no sense for her mom to be acting like that. I feel like her mom just got a whole lot of sand up her vajayjay, and her husband hasn't knocked the dust off it for a long while, so that's why she acting loco.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so Kira. Thank you guys so
Oh
much
my
for
goodness,
joining
thank you so
us. We
much for
appreciate
coming.
it.
Like, oh my goodness.
Kiara, what the fuck are you talking
What are
about?
you talking about? You calling my name? I thought I was supposed to hype it up. This is my hype voice. My hype
Who?
voice is basically just this, like, oh my goodness, you guys, thank you so much
Eh.
for doing that.
All right, all right, all right. Well, bye, guys.
Bye. Oh my goodness, my voice broke.